Hey everyone, it's Max from techtrackr.com, and today we're having a hands-on review of the Chumby Classic. Hey everyone, it's Max, and before we start I just want to say thanks for watching, we really appreciate it. And before you start, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button to the right of this video, or if you're watching in high quality, to the bottom of this video, because it really helps us out. We're going to get started here, we're going to open up the box. Let's see what we've got in the box. We've got some bubble wrap. We've got the Chumby in a nice, probably the oddest packaging I've ever seen. It's a bag of sorts, and I'm sure I could use it for other things. They've got it in a knot so nothing would fall out. Let's see what we've got in the bag and not the box. We've got, even more pockets for stuff. Here we have the actual Chumby touchscreen. Alright. Italian leather, that's one of their features. A button on the top. No, not sure what that's for yet. 2 USB sticks, power button, charging AC adapter because this does not run on batteries, and a headphone jack, and 2 stereo speakers. So we get that there. What else do we got? Getting in here, seal. Another smaller bag. What could possibly be in here? Oh, it's my Chumby charm. With every Chumby one, not Chumby one, this is an original Chumby, I'm sorry. You get a Chumby charm. I think I'll give that to someone else. Oh, there's still stuff in here. 2 more Chumby charms. That's sweet. Inside the bag, we have, yet again, another bag. What else? I think this is the AC adapter, and it is the AC adapter. It's, AC adapter. There is still something in the bag. Get connected. This is our manual. A nice cardstock covering. Chumby, always something good on. So I'll get this set up and we'll get back to you. Hey everyone, it's Max, back with our hands-on review of the Chumby Classic. And before we begin, I just want to show you the back of the Chumby, because I know during our hands-on it might have been a little hard to see. So what we've got back here is 2 USB ports, a headphone jack, AC adapter, because it is plug only, no battery, and a power button here. And the power button will turn your device off immediately. Let me get my shadow out of the way. And it's not like a sleep button like you're used to on your phone or your iPod. It will turn it off immediately with no warning, so be careful with that. On the top here we've got a snooze button, which I've now figured out what it is. It takes you to your control panel, which we'll get into, and it's your snooze button for alarms, which we'll also get into. So here's the control panel. It's not the first thing you see, but it's the main aspect of your Chumby device. You will have, your default channel, which we'll get into. The widget here we saw was the Chumby analog clock. I can have it stay on that widget or not stay. I can send it to my friends. Unfortunately, I have no Chumby friends. I can rate it. It's awesome. I can delete it. I don't want to because I like it. Over here you see we've got our volume. The rocker does not have a volume thing, so you have to. It doesn't have a volume rocker or a knob. You have to come back here to change your volume, or in the music app. You got a mute button, night button. I have it really dark because I actually sleep, and it's my alarm clock. Music, settings, and alarms. Before we begin, I'll just get into an alarm real quick. Create a custom alarm. Show you how amazing this is as an alarm device. So make a new alarm. 1 time. Next. Now, give it a minute. Next. I'll make it a beep. How long should it? 30 minutes. No. And I will have it play my sports section. My sports channel. So I'll just keep going, and when it comes on, I'll show you how I react, how you're supposed to react. So here we can see, back to our main screen, I'll go to my default channel. As you can see now, it's loading the New York Times. what it is each channel has its own widgets, and each widget is like a TV show, and you have channels. You can have as many channels as you want. Each channel can have up to 100 widgets, and they play for their amount of time, and they go on to the next widget or show. I can change channels by going to channel, change, news, change. Then we gotta wait for it to change. The reason we have to wait for everything, the Chumby is a completely internet connected device. If you do not have a good internet connection, you will not be able to use your Chumby. I was not able to use mine at first because I did not have a good connection, and the only thing that would load was the preloaded clock. Now I have a good connection, it's working great. But you need to have a good connection, otherwise it'll be very slow, very unresponsive, very unlikable. And that's not a good thing because it's a very nice device to use. It actually has an accelerometer here. You can see if I'm going to hold down that center button and tilt it, and you can see that arrow. And it now takes me to the NPR app that I have. I can also go back, I'm holding it down, and I go back to the New York Times app. And I can click on an article, and it will take me to that article. It's a very nice device. It's also written completely in Flash, and all the apps are free. That's very nice. If you read our review, you will see that you can have a virtual Chumby on your computer, and you can try all the apps, most of the apps, on your computer before you send them to the device. You can't add any apps to the device itself. You have to add them through the computer. It's not terribly inconvenient, but it is an inconvenience. It'd be more of an inconvenience if the website wasn't so good. Very good website over at Chumby.com. It's very nice. It's the music section. It also has a very good music section. It comes with a bunch of preloaded apps. An interesting thing is using the USB ports on the back. You can plug an iPod in, and you can see my iPod. It also has Pandora, Shoutcast, iHeartRadio, a bunch of stories. You can basically pretty much get anything you want on the Chumby. You can also use Pandora or whatnot for your alarms, which I have set. I'm not going to show you because it just takes a little while. Something I don't like, the control scheme is not the same everywhere. You can see now I'm on my widget, my NPR widget, and I click the top button to go back to the control panel. But if I go to settings and I click that button, it will not take me back to the control panel. I have to hit the done button to go back. At first, it was very annoying, very confusing, because now that I get it, it does make a little sense because you don't want to hit the button prematurely, but it is annoying. Also, to change your channel, which is something I would assume people would do fairly a lot, you have to go down to 2 submenus. And then, even then, you have to hit the change button, and it'll go back to your control panel, thankfully, but it is a little annoying. I wish they'd have put that into their, main menu, like change channel right there, as opposed to all of these. I mean, these are nice settings, but I'd rather have the ability to change my channel. That's really about it. The Chumby is a nice device. I'm not sure if anyone will use it more as a souped-up alarm clock, though, because anything I could do with the Chumby, I could do with my Palm Pre. So, it's a nice device. I'm definitely going to use it as my alarm clock, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it for anything more. And this has been our Chumby hands-on review. Go over to techtrackr.com for the full review, and subscribe for more great videos, unboxings, and reviews. This is Max from TechTrackr, signing out.